Come on, let's get to work. I need wrenches. I need tools. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Challenge Garage, and this is my challenge Honda S2000. I'm happy. It made it home. The electric stuff now works, and it's doing things and making noises, and the heater is now blowing, even though it's only on 1 speed. We have 2 goals set for today. 2. I want to swap out the heater blower motor. I bought a new one, and it came with all of these other goodies, which are all of the little like door motor actuators and the hot cold valve thing. So that's in there. We need to change it out. It came with another resistor, which I don't think we need, but it's cool to have one more. So this is all one goal. We're going to try to get all of this installed so that I can actually like control the heat and where it's going. And the final thing we're going to work on today are these magical bad boys. They look like a power window motor, but they're not. These are the soft top motors. So that's the goal for today, is to swap out the 2 soft top motors to see if we can finally actually make this thing a convertible. And then to swap out all of the heater components so that I'm not freezing my butt off every time I drive the car with the top down, because that's why you have a convertible. Let's get to work. And we also have a special guest today. This is my daughter, Phoebe. She's going to be helping with, you know, what she's doing. What are you eating? There's nothing left.
No, I'm eating the bowl.
They're cheese guns is what they are. Here's what we're going to do first. We are going to pull the seats out. This is going to help, obviously, get me room to where the soft top motors are, which are back here somewhere. And then also when I take that seat out, it's going to help me a lot when I have to do yoga origami underneath the dash and start removing little fiddly bits with these gigantic hands. So that's going to help. All right, I'm going to get these seats out. I don't know if there's any wires. Yep, there it is. One wire down here. It's for the seat belt. Got it. And that's it. Okay. All right, that's out. Was this a factory Honda speaker? I mean, it's a Pioneer, but is this like where the factory? I thought this thing only had 2 speakers. This doesn't look like a factory wire. Interesting. All right, guys, I'm going to make an assumption and say that the motor is under this panel. All right, guys, we just got the last bolt out. There's our motor. I can't even tell you how hard that was, to the point where my 10mm ratcheting wrench completely broke. That's how much fun I was having with this thing. Okay, we're just going to go ahead, pull this out, see if when we test it, I hope this is bad. I mean, not many things I hope are bad on this car, but I hope I didn't do all of this for no reason. So I'm hoping this motor is actually totally fried, because that will tell me that I did the right thing by buying new motors. Because I've already replaced everything else, and I haven't even been able to test the motor because I couldn't move the seats forward, all that other stuff. But we're gonna go ahead, pull this bad motor out. I think bad motor. Okay, let's go test this thing. All right, we're just gonna test the old one. And that didn't do anything. Okay, so the old one is definitely fried. Okay, let's try the new one. See if that does anything. Just got some connectors. Pop that in there. Pop that in there. We'll try this one out. There you go. So my old one was not doing that. Okay guys, so I'm gonna work on getting this back in. It was tough getting it out. I had to bend, here, take a look at this. I had to bend a piece of metal here, this right here. I don't know if you can see that. I had to bend this little piece of metal just so that I could get the old motor out. It just would not come out. So I bent that in a little bit and then I was able to get the motor out. That screw is in the way. Okay. This goes under. All right. And then it was just 3 nuts of aggravation. Okay, now tighten this up. And then that's 1 of 2 done.
There's the second.
Yeah, there's the 1 more. It's got 2 motors. I feel like this one might be easier to get off because this screw that was on the other side is facing a different direction on this side.
Yay.
Interesting. This was already undone and I didn't undo it. I wonder if somebody's already tried this. Okay. Look at all the rust on that.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's test this one. And then we'll put in a new one. Same test as before. Oh, this one works. That's okay. So at least one of them was bad for sure. But that doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good. Yeah, that it's not supposed to sound like that. Yeah, I mean it's dying. Yeah, look at it. It's dying.
Sounds like a rat.
Yeah. So although it's spinning, it's not good. I'll get the other one. Obviously, this one hasn't been on the bottom of the ocean like mine has. Yeah, listen to that. And in reverse. Nice and quiet, no crazy grinding noises, no screaming, no screeching. I think we're gonna have a convertible top that's working. I think so. I think we're gonna go topless. There we go. Okay, I think we can test it. Can you imagine this thing works?
Hopefully.
How cool would that be to have a convertible top that actually goes down? Drop top, baby! Woo! I can't get up, but I'm so excited. It's a convertible.
Finally.
This is so cool.
That looks awesome.
2 new motors and that's it. Wow, it went down really fast too. This is great. All right, well, moment of truth to see if it goes back up.
Uh-oh.
The answer to that is yes. Guys, we have a working convertible. I am so relieved. That was like 50 bucks. That's it. That's all I paid for the 2 motors. 50 bucks and, you know, like dirt and mud and I don't know, maybe about an hour's worth of time, but I'm gonna put the top down because convertible life.
I mean, 50.
It's so cool. All right, guys, so we're underneath the dash. There's 3 8mm bolts holding the blower motor on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of those and hopefully the blower motor just falls out. That would be great. I've already disconnected the wiring for it. Gosh, it's so much easier to do this with no seats and the convertible top down. Okay. There's a leaf or something in here? No. That's clean. See anything in here? I don't feel any leaves or mud or anything. Okay. I think it goes like this. Okay. That is how it goes, which is good. Okay, that's on. And then we can plug this in. Okay, now we'll test it and see if it makes noise and if we get all of the different blower speeds. Oh! Yeah, I mean, that's blowing on number 1. Yeah, it wasn't doing this at all, guys. So now I know for sure the resistor is good. And now my blower motor is good. Okay, next, this doesn't do anything. If you hear it, it should be adjusting a valve using the little motors. And it's not doing anything. Now I got to find out where they are. There's 3 of them. Okay, there's one right here. There's one right here. I don't know how the heck I'm going to get to that. That's not doing anything. Here's the driver's side one. It's right here. So that's going to need to come out. And then there's a 3rd one, but I don't know where that is. Okay, guys, I have managed to get one of these motors out, and you can see it's muddy, and I don't know which one this is for, but it's the one that goes right in here. So now I'm going to install the new one and see if it changes anything. I'll turn the system back on and adjust the knobs and see if I hear any kind of motor movement, but I'm like 99% sure this is... Oh yeah, look at that. Look on the inside. I don't know if you can see that. Let me shut this light off. Maybe now you can see. Can you see the corrosion on the pins on the inside there? There it is. Now you can see it. Yeah, that's bad. That right there is bad. So that's got to go. I'm going to try to install this new one and see if it does anything. Okay, guys, so we've gone ahead and changed one of the flapper motors, the flippy flapper actuators, and I think it's the hot-cold. So my daughter's going to go ahead and change it from hot to cold, and we'll see this. There it goes. There it goes. It's moving. Is that all of it? I think. Change it back the other way. Now is that all the way to cold? Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay. Now all the way to hot. Cool. I think that works. Okay, excellent. So that was what that actuator motor did. It was the one that was under here. It was the only one I could get to easily. Sorry, you couldn't see it. It's this one. I only got 2 out of the 3 screws in, so I need to try to get the third one in so that I can just button that up and say that that's finished. And then I'm going to try to do the one that's on the other side. So I've got hot and cold, right? And then if the other one on the other side controls the other flaps like this one, then I have no idea what the third actuator motor is for. And I can't see it. I have no idea where it is. If you guys know where the third actuator motor goes, please let me know. It'd be great. All right, I'm going to keep trying to get this one finished and buttoned up. Then I'll work on the other one, and I'll show you guys the results. Pro tip, if you are trying to do the same thing I'm doing and changing out these actuators for any reason, one of the best things you can do is pull the radio out. Pull the radio out, and then also pull the 2 screws. There's 2 really big screws, one here and one here. Go ahead and pull them out, and then you have access. You can just pull the entire bottom of the dash forward. So remove the sides on both sides, remove the radio, remove the 2 bigger Phillips head screws, and then you've got plenty of room to now, like you can see, like I was able to like slide this so far forward that I can actually get my hand in, and I was able to get the third one tightened, which is great. Now I can even show you guys the actuator working. Here, see if you can see it. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so the next actuator I'm going to try to get to is this one right here. You can see the green plug I unplugged. It's right up here. This is the actuator that controls this knob, which is, you know, it tells it defrost, or, you know, in your face or on your feet, or heat your butt, whatever. And then I found the third one. It's all the way on the right side of the heater box, and that controls the fresh air vent, either recirculate or fresh air. This one looks like it's going to be a challenge, and this one really looks like it's going to be a challenge. I can't, I need this tube to come out without breaking. And I think I broke it. Okay, well, I will try to sneak this out now that it's not in my way, and I'll get to it. I got the hose tube out of the way. There are a couple clips here that need to come out. That one is undone, and then this one needs to go up. Okay, and now these metal rods can come out. Okay, got them out. Now I can finish getting the bolts out. I already got one out, and I'll start on the rest. Now, guys, it is so, I mean, just tight under here. And I got the last one. Okay, all 3 screws are out. Okay, I got it on. Now I just need to tighten up the bolts. I had to plug it in to adjust it because the big swing arm there, the white swing arm that was in front, the pendulum, that was in the way covering the bolt holes. So I know it works now. And I've got 2 out of the 3 started, and I'll have to swing it back the other way for me to be able to get the third one on. But I think we're doing good right now. Yeah, this was definitely the easiest one, moving that stuff out of the way. Sweet. Okay, that's done. Oh, so now that all works. Oh, it's fantastic. That's a beautiful sight. Oh, a lot of mud and leaves just popped out. Now I'll put the vent tube back and button this side up and then go back to that side, see if I can fix that fresh air vent. Sometimes you just need to know when to admit defeat, and I am defeated. I couldn't do it. I could not get to the last one, guys. It was so tight in here, it just doesn't make sense. I've like loosened the dash. Like the only way to do it is to take the entire dashboard out and then take the heater box out, and I just don't know if that is worth doing. Unless there's some other magical way to take this thing out, which there might be. I just don't know it. All right, guys, I'm just putting everything back because I am done. I am defeated. It has beaten me. It has beaten me. So one day I will eventually take this dashboard out and fix the heater core recirculate thing once and for all. But today is not going to be that day. Sorry, not happening. I don't care that much for recirculate. The things I wanted to work, I got working. Which was the ability to change it from hot and cold, and the ability to move the air to different locations, up, down, whatever. Okay, let's see if I need a code. Yep, my code. Cool. Done. I'm gonna have to re-vacuum the whole car. It's dirty again, just from taking everything apart. For the seats to go back in. Here it is, guys. Convertible top is now working perfectly up and down. I've got heat. The hot and cold is working. The directional change, that's working. The only thing that's not working is recirculate, which is not really that big of a deal. If I really want fresh air, I'll, you know, pop the top. But that is the episode for today. I hope you enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun getting this car one step closer to being completed. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe. It means the world to me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.